Guys, so I wanted to make a video and talk a little bit about bullying. Um, so today I took a picture and I decided to post it on social media. And it was of me. I love taking pictures. I've always loved taking pictures. Um, and I posted it, and I'd say about an hour later, I started getting comments saying, just really rude and hurtful, things, saying that I was ugly, saying I was fat, saying that I ruined the way I looked before. I was pretty then, and now I'm ugly now. Just really hurtful stuff. Um, I have always been bullied, pretty much my whole life, and it was because I'm big. I'm a big girl. I've always been the bigger girl. Um, but when I got out of school, the bullying kind of stopped. It kind of slowed down a little bit. Um, but it really messed with my self-esteem. I was really self-conscious about how I looked, and I always worried about what people were thinking about me. And, it's always stuck with me ever since I started getting bullied. And I know there are people out there that have been bullied or are being bullied. And I just want to say I am so, so sorry that you have to go through this, or you're going through this now. It is not a good feeling. It sucks. It really really sucks. Um, but um, so okay, so I have a few pictures, and I wanted to show you. But before I show you, this is, I cut my hair completely short. It's like really crazy right now, but I cut my hair, and this is what I look like before I cut my hair. This is me um, when I had long hair. I am a very big girly girl. I love, the crazy colors in the hair and the makeup, everything. Um, there's another one. And another one. This is me. This is what people said, when I was pretty. And this is me now. I'm not pretty. That, it's not a good feeling to hear people call you names and to tell you that, you're not pretty, you're fat, you're ugly, it it's very hurtful. It's just really hurtful. Um I cut my hair for one reason. I cut my hair for my daughter. Now, I mean, I'm sure, you know, your kids, my neighbors' kids, I'm sure, they're kids that get into things, they get, like, in my situation, they get into scissors and they cut their hair. Okay. Um, and that's what my daughter did. She cut her hair, and it was so bad that there was no fixing it. They had to shave her. They had to shave her head. The first day, she absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. She thought she looked so amazing, so cool. Um, but the next day, I found her in the living room, sitting down on the floor with her head down, and I asked her if she was okay. She's only 3. I asked her if something was wrong, and she said no hair. That's what she said, no hair, and she touched her head, and it broke me. I think it seriously broke my heart. It did, because seeing my daughter sad because she doesn't have her hair, it's so So sad. It really is. And the worst part is, you know, she was looking at me and she just started crying. And I was, I was hurt. I was hurt because she was hurting. And I hate seeing my daughter sad. I hate seeing her upset. And I've gotten comments where, people have seen my hair and they're like, "Oh yeah, well, why'd you cut your hair?" And I tell them and they're like, "Well, you could have just put some bows in her hair, or to make her look pretty or feel pretty, or you're the mom, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. You didn't put the scissors in your kid's hand and tell him to cut her hair." Like, yes, of course I didn't do that, but she is still my daughter. And I do not want to see my daughter sad or upset or anything like that. I don't. And so when she cried to me and, you know, I just held her and I told her she was my beautiful little princess. I told her no matter what, she's still so beautiful. With her hair short, with her hair long, she's still beautiful. I went into my room and I told my husband that I wanted my head shaved. I thought I was going to make the biggest mistake of my life because my hair, I loved my hair. But I still did it. And while my husband was shaving my head, I was thinking, "Oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this." Like I ruined my hair. Like my hair was so long. That's all I could think about was my hair, my hair, my hair. And I just felt like I had, just made the biggest mistake of my life. But once, my daughter came in and she seen what her mommy was doing, she was jumping up and down. She was, she was laughing. She was happy. She was just so happy because of, my hair was going to look like her hair. And, I was so happy to see her happy. And, when I was done, she just looked at me and she just smiled. Her beautiful little smile, and she hugged me. And she told me I was pretty. She told me I was pretty. And she was so happy. She was telling her daddy that, mommy and me look like, we look alike now, So I knew right then and there that, of course I'm going to miss my hair. But I did this for my daughter. And I know for a fact that I did something right. And, like I said, I do miss my hair every day. But to see my daughter smile and to see her happy, I'd do it all over again. I really would. My daughter is my life. And I want to show her, no matter what, whether short hair, long hair, no hair, you are still beautiful. And, I think I'm pretty. I think I look good. But, there's still that, when other people talk and they say hurtful things, you still get hurt. You still hurt your feelings. I seriously wish that people would stop bullying other people. I really wish people would stop. People do not know the damage that they're doing to other people when they bully. They really don't. There are people that are committing suicide because other people are bullying them for being big, for being, wearing glasses, for, being too skinny, it's stupid. Why? Like, why are you going to bully people? That's so childish, first of all. That is just it's so hurtful. I don't understand how people can just be so cruel. I really don't. And like I said, I am so sorry for those of you who have been bullied or are being bullied, because I know what you're feeling. I really do. I mean, I've been bullied for all kinds of things. I mean, I have epilepsy and people make fun of me, I mean, it's not a good feeling when people make fun of the way I look when I'm going, I'm having a seizure. It's not funny. There are people that have died because of this illness. But it's just like they don't care. I mean, I don't know. It's just cruel. It really is. I've been bullied for so much. Being, having epilepsy, having my glasses. I had a stroke like 2 years ago, mini stroke, and my eye is, I'm sure you can see, my eye is smaller than the other one. Um, I've been bullied for that. Like I said, I've been bullied for being bigger than others. Um, it's just not right. It really isn't. Bullying really needs to stop because it does so much damage. It really does. But anyways, so I just wanted to make this video and talk about how I feel about it. Give my own opinion about it. For those of you who have been bullied or who are, again, I am so sorry. And you don't deserve to be bullied. You don't deserve to be called names. And you don't deserve to be, talked down about. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. No matter what. If you're sick, if you have short hair, if you have no hair, if you're bigger than others, if you're skinnier than others, you are still beautiful. And I want you to look yourself in the mirror and I want you to say, I am beautiful. I am beautiful. You are. God bless.